Hi everybody, today's video is going to be the weekly messages from Gaia. So I will be reading you the channeled message from her, and then we'll go ahead and start with the pick a card tarot readings. So choose from 1, 2, or 3, and whatever resonates, keep with you. If it does not, then it is not meant for you. Also, if you want to book a personal reading with me, we can certainly get into a lot more detail regarding any situation in your life. And so my website is in the description below, and you can go ahead and book an appointment there. All right, let's get started. All right, so this is my channeled message from Gaia. Welcome, my friends. Today I want to talk about the jaguar and what it symbolizes. Strength, determination, hunger, and a ferocity that all of you have within you. The jaguar symbolizes a bold personality. We are all bold in color and in light and strength. Shyness is not a weakness. It is a sensitivity, but one that can also be learned. We all come forth with strength and energy. Regain this clarity now, and much happiness and great fun will come to you. We are meant to be messy and make mistakes and be wild and free, but also keep the balance between ourselves and the outside world. Be kind, be fierce. To those who are not kind, but then teach them what kindness is. We all bring a purpose, whether we know it or not. We are here to teach, learn, and grow, and to have much fun, enthusiasm, color, and saturation, but also balance. Bless yourselves and those around you with who you were born to be. Much light and love to you all, my children. Gaia. Okay, so I do record my channels, my channeling on a piece of paper. I have been starting to record them. So if you guys are interested in seeing the channel, recorded, please let me know. Her energy is very interesting because she doesn't have like a specific race, but she has a lot of jungle vibes going on. So I really, when she comes through to me, I picture her as this like majestic jungle female with, to me she comes in as like an African American deep in the jungle, but with all of these animals and color and flowers, and she loves bees, flowers, birds. Like, I get all these visuals that come through, and it's pretty overwhelming sometimes. But yeah, let me know if you're interested in these messages from her, and I can start doing separate recordings of just messages from her. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the tarot messages from her. So choose from 1, 2, or 3, and that message is for you. All right. Shark. Perception, focus, fear, and action. Okay, so action is definitely something that needs to come from you now. If you've been hesitating on a situation or a decision, now's the time to make that decision. But also, they're telling me that there is no wrong answer. So whatever one you're just simply pulled to the most, it's like we have two decisions here, but they will eventually lead to the same point. So it's just based on what type of experience and how you want to get to the final result, if that makes sense. But yeah, they're also telling me to drink a lot of water before meditating on this decision. If you do meditate, I highly recommend meditating at least 5 minutes a day when it comes to decision making like this. Your higher self will channel through more on a daily basis, and then you won't be so indecisive. So yeah. Oh, already. Okay, here we go. Lotus blue butterfly, transformation, becoming, lightness, and beauty. So yes, this decision or path that you are going down is definitely going to be a transformative one. They're also telling me that if you don't want it to be a painful experience, try to just ease into every day more than you usually do. A very much go with the flow attitude, but also a non-reactive attitude. So take your time to contemplate the things around you, what people are saying, or even certain situations that you might be afraid that will kind of jar you and throw you off. Just know that as long as you keep your soul still, it doesn't really matter what happens all around you. Also, that will help you make the best decisions possible for those situations. Salmon. Okay, faith, determination, independence, and change. Yep. So it's just confirming that whatever path you decide, it will lead to the same result. It just depends on what experience you want. I want to say one experience will be a little harder, but they're telling me that it's not necessary, but it's more inclined to give you a harder, more difficult challenge, unless that's what you want. So yeah, just really focus on what experience you want to get to this final transformative result, because it can totally be easy despite any craziness happening around you. But yeah, they're just saying to contemplate on the exact experience you want, and then you will have it no matter which decision you choose. This one. Okay, so a lot of grace and beauty also needs to come forward. If you're experiencing a lot of anxiety or a lot of fast-paced action, because right here it did say fear and perception of things. So I think a shift is needed in terms of how you, some of you might handle your stress level. But there is a stillness where if you reach that, when you're getting to that anxiety or that fearful place, you access that stillness, and then it literally just blocks out whatever is happening around you, and you just do not care. Skunk, okay. So yeah, there's certain people in your life that are stinky. Certain people who just rub you the wrong way, and you just don't seem to get along with them. They might annoy you, and you just don't vibe with them. Tuning them out, yeah, you know what? It's actually also a test for you as well. The more something makes you react to it, the more vibrationally I want to say incorrect that you're looking at the situation. Like, if someone annoys you, like, to the core, and you're like, man, I just wish I could not feel this way because it's just so draining now, like, to constantly have to react to these people or situations that, just steal your energy all the time. It's literally, you have to learn how to just ignore their existence. There was someone in my life growing up where I could not stand this person, and I had to learn how to not even hear when they're speaking. And so now it's kind of a problem now that we're older. Um, I'm like, oh, wait, you were talking? Sorry, like, it just became second nature. So it's definitely a skill to be mastered. Nope. They're throwing a lot of different messages at me right now. Oh, how interesting. That is crazy. The Gaia message was literally a jaguar. So yeah, really focus in on learning the ability to block out negativity and to just become oblivious to it. It is not helpful to you anymore. And I have a feeling that that skill is your transformative ending. So you'll come out like super refreshed and like getting a breath of fresh air from this mucky energy. But yeah, regarding this decision that you're having to make, it really just doesn't matter which one you choose, they're telling me. The important thing is this end result, but learning this skill. So both decisions will, in the end, just transform you into being able to completely block negativity or things that steal your energy. So that's super awesome, right? Like, we don't have time to just waste our energy anymore. It's like those days are over. Okay. Oh, this is pretty. Divinity. Ooh, higher self. You are always connected to your infinite stream of divine guidance. Still yourself for a moment and allow it to flow to your awareness. What did I... Seriously, guys, this is crazy. So finding that stillness within your soul is the key to being able to literally ignore and block out anything that steals your energy. So you can pause it if you wish to read the whole thing, but that stillness that they are talking about is allowing your higher self to come through within that moment, and that's why you're able to block out any negativity. Super cool, guys. Okay, thank you so much, number one, for watching. Let me know in the comments below if this resonated with you or not, and also if you want to book a personal reading with me, all of my information is in the description below. And I just find it a lot more helpful and satisfying for the both of us to come together to get a personal reading. That's where I find the most of my purpose. I love giving you guys these free readings. I think they're incredibly important to the people who can't afford personal readings, but you do get a lot more in-depth information and guidance through a personal reading. So yeah, thank you so much, number one, for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Okay, bye. Hello, number two. Just before we start, I want to apologize for my little kitty. He's eating lunch right now. So if you hear him crunching on some snacks, then I'm just sorry. I just can't move him right now. Alright. Ooh, okay. I'm getting a lot of soul work, light worker, cosmic energy coming through. The salmon. Wow, okay, so number one got this as well. But this is, yeah, this is like an upgrade with your soul energy. Faith, determination, independence, and change. Okay, so faith is also coming in super strong right now. They don't, you know what, I'm going to stop complaining about them not allowing me to shuffle. Like, I literally just have to split the deck, and it's like, bam, this is the one you're supposed to read. So, okay. But yeah, faith is super, super strong right now. I feel like some of you have finally dove into those waters of completely trusting the other side and your spirit guides. Look how beautiful that is. This is honestly my favorite deck. Okay, soul song, meditation, creation, rebirth. Yep, you are upgrading. You are ascending. Your spirit. It's very interesting when our spirits upgrade into a higher consciousness. We mentally, I receive like this crystalline structure, but it's like a geometric crystallization of light. So super interesting. I am reading about it a little bit more, but there is a lot more dimensionality, if that's a word, coming into your inner being. Yep, dragonfly, magic, spontaneity, immediacy, and change. So look, change. Oh, I swear that said change. But yeah, you are going through a huge transformative experience right now. I feel a sense of awakening, like you've been realizing things that you were completely oblivious to before, and there's this complete awakening happening within you, like your perception of people, of, you know, the place where you live or your country, certain politics, like it's almost, yeah, it's just it's not a complete like 180 change, but there's just a lot more depth of understanding and new perspectives. Sorry, it's my kitty. Go ahead, Mew Mew. He knows I'm recording, so he likes to try to make as much noise as possible. He's so cute. Okay. So, yes. So much transformative energy here, especially with the dragonfly. Like, you're really beginning to take flight into a whole new chapter. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Salmon again. But immediately this is, they really want you to start gaining the omega-3s from eating salmon. So maybe this is a really good time to start taking those omega-3 pills, or eating some salmon. Wow, the moose. Okay, so stability. Stability is so important, though, for this transformation as well. In my experience of awakening and kind of seeing more of the shadow part of the world, it kind of shook me. Like, I felt this sense of insecurity, and I didn't know, it's almost like my reality, the laws of my reality were changing, and I didn't have any stable ground. So really find the things that make you feel stable, during this transformative time of awakening, because you need that grounding and that sense of security while this is happening. Yeah, so Black Panther, there's a lot of shadow work happening as well within yourself, but also other people. I'm feeling like some of you are seeing the truth behind certain people, and it seems very scary. Also within the family too, I think some of you are realizing like, whoa, my family is not as cracked up as I thought them to be. But yeah, this is part of your soul journey, is to realize these things. And I also feel a sense of purpose, like a light worker purpose of, I'm getting a lot of politics coming through. So if any of you are involved with politics and you're starting to see and awaken to new perspectives, please let me know in the comments below. Yeah, politics are coming in super strong right now. And also within the education department of things. So super interesting. All right. Now time for your closing card. Oh, look how beautiful. Color. Each color of the light spectrum has its own ray and its own energetic vibration, which interact with and affect our personal energetic vibration. Yes. So this is adding on to the structure of the dimensions of our spirit, and adding to that consciousness. It's more complicated and more, what's the word? Not detailed, but there's a lot of dimensions that are being added. So I can go ahead, and if you want to pause it, you can read the whole thing. But yeah, I just want to read this one thing. Breathe the colors in one by one and sit in each color as long as you need to. So yeah, this is really talking about contemplating each perspective that is changing, and just to watch it change and allow it to sink in, because it could feel very chaotic when you've realized certain things that you haven't before. So yeah, the stability, finding things that you know to be true. Nature and hiking is a really good thing to really ground you, and also to help you process each thought that you have. And that is of great importance here, is to really take that time to process the information coming through to you. So yeah. All right, let me know in the comments below if this resonated with you at all. I'm super interested in the politics and education, possibly the just like public schools around our country or anything like that. So yeah, I hope this helped you. Let me know, and if you want a personal reading with me, you can find my information in the description below. And I just appreciate you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye. Hello, number 3. Sorry, I'm feeling a little silly today. Okay, here we go. Transparency, sensitivity, surrender, and illumination. Ooh, okay, so I'm getting already a lot of artists who chose number 3. Let me know in the comments below. Okay. Wow, it's just coming so fast. The Masked Owl, Insight, Wisdom, Foresight, and Messenger. So a lot of psychic ability here and creativity. especially with you artists out there. I'm also sensing that some of you may actually, like, your imagination is channeling the other side, and you are traveling to these worlds that actually exist on the astral plane, or possibly even in real life, just on another planet. Caribou. Perseverance, resourcefulness, movement, determination. Okay, they're telling me that you really need to slow down. So despite, the resourcefulness and movement, determination, it's actually, they're telling me that there's too much of this. And it's preventing you from astral traveling and really channeling your creativity. And also your problem solving skills. Oh my gosh, the beaver. Okay, so super sweet, but also way too hard of a worker. This is really just confirming that as well. What else? What else do we have here? Okay, dream state. Yes. Okay, you're lacking sleep, like super good REM sleep right now because of an overactive mind. And that's preventing you from your problem solving as well as your creativity. So they're telling me to let you know that try listening to music. Get into that dream state. I'm also getting a lot of like classical music or almost trance music. That will put you into that creative, dreamlike state of mind. I always like to say like they're telling me because that's literally what's happening. I'm not, I don't want any of my personal opinion to come through these readings. And that's also why I call myself just a spirit messenger, because I think that's the purest form of advice and guidance that we can get is through our guides and through the other side, because that is the ultimate perspective that they have. And if I can just deliver the clearest, message from them possible, then that would be the most helpful to you. So that's why I'm constantly saying they're telling me, because that's literally what is happening. Oh, possum, oh possum. So yes, there's a sense of sensitivity here as well, and gentleness that they really want you to honor. And there's this innocence and this purity that's almost childlike that really adds to this sense of creativity within you. So that is your purest state possible. How interesting. It's so interesting how our higher selves are not only the ultimate authority, like super boss figure, but also the purest and most innocent and experienced at the same time. But that's the beauty of source energy and the universe. It's a complete spectrum of everything in balance. So yeah, they just really, they want you to drink more water, listen to music that puts you into a trance-like state, maybe even dancing too. And that way you can really get in touch with your inner self and your higher self. But also honor that innocence and that gentleness, because that's purity right there. And that's why children are so kind of glorified for that, because they haven't been tainted yet. But with some of you guys here, you almost feel like this purity is a weakness, and it's like, hello, I'm an adult. I shouldn't have this sense of innocent childlike energy, but you know, that is magic. That is your magic right there. And we can never lose this. So of course when we grow up, we want to add, you know, discipline and responsibility and maturity and patience. But to keep this innocence here and that magic, and then having them both coexist with each other, is like you're literally channeling your higher self, source energy, because that is a complete balance. So most of these adults, they lose this sense of magic and wonder within their soul, and they're completely out of balance. So yeah, honor that, be proud of it, and gosh, I just love this reading. I'm just feeling a lot of your pure hearts coming through. Yeah, but let me know in the comments below for those of you who are artists, because there's something very special coming through with you, with painting, or yeah, a lot of your creativity reaches people's soul and it connects with their soul very much. So yeah, I will go ahead and pull you the closing card. They just, oh my gosh, you have two. You have two, guys. Okay. Ah, and they're kind of like the same color. How interesting. Well, sort of. Okay. So I'll go ahead and read this one first. Your word. Choose one word that best describes your deepest value. Affirm it. Hold it dear. Absolutely. Your deepest value, your magic, your true essence. Hold it dear to you and affirm yourself into it, because it is your ticket. Okay, now this one. Weave your life. You are standing on the edge of everything you desire. Yes! Oh my gosh. Okay, that is literally the only thing holding you guys back, is this contemplation of your true self as well. So this is kind of a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate with you, then that is totally fine. But yeah, this is a very interesting read for me. Take a step or leap into what the mind perceives as the unknown, and you will pull toward you all you dream about and desire. So yes, opening that channel, that creative channel to source energy, get into that dream state, lose yourself, and you will manifest exactly what you want. If you want to pause and read the whole thing, you can. Okay. Cool, cool. All right, that's all I have for you guys, number 3. And let me know in the comments below if this resonated, if it helped you at all. If it did, then my job is done. I just really enjoy helping people find their truth and connect with themselves and the other side, and that is just pure magic to me, and definitely my purpose. So I would love to have a personal reading with you. We can get far more into detail about whatever you want to talk about. But yeah, super interesting read here for you guys, number 3. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. All right. Bye.